It's best to make a daily use of calcite sun oil instead of jars of it for using as you need it. There, you can see that already now the absorption has happened. But you do have to mix it. You just can't let it sit there. Now, once you mix, you're going to start to grind. You need to first make sure there isn't any more dry powder anywhere. Now I'm starting to grind. I've noticed that the mixture is very loose. I'm going to add just a little bit more chalk. The consistency can become very loose or firm with 1 drop of oil. Or just a slight amount of chalk. Now I need to give that extra chalk a little bit of time to get absorbed also. Now the consistency seems to be more firm, and so I'll grind it in little round circles. I've separated the mixture, and I'm going to add a little bit of chalk. It's a very small amount, possibly a 1/4 teaspoon or less. So that I can show you different consistencies of calcite sun oil. The chalk is important because it gives body to the paint. It also has great strength, like cement. It creates translucent paint because the chalk in oil is 98% transparent. So I'm grinding this. Now you can see the difference. This is much more loose. and this one is much more creamier, firm. That is the ideal calcite sun oil right there. Now I'm going to demonstrate something by removing a small amount and adding just a tiny bit of chalk. This is for demonstration purposes only. If you add too much chalk, you lose adhesion. As you will see that it won't even stick to the grinding table as I try to grind it. I walked away for a moment to let this rest to see if it would absorb some of the chalk. It still isn't sticking to the grinding table. Now this one has no problem sticking. Neither does this one. I'm creating some lines. I smoothed out the different calcite sun oil mixtures and I'm creating lines. Calcite sun oil is supposed to be viscous and flowing, but on the large portion there, given it enough time, it will almost close up all the lines. The one I'm working on now is just too stiff, has no adhesion, and is underbound. It doesn't have enough oil. Now these lines, compared to these lines, these have closed up, and the others have remained open. I'm going to regroup the calcite sun oil. So I'll move the underbound one and I'll join it with the one having excess oil. Today we can buy hide glue in dry form. Mix 2 volume ounces of the dry hide glue with 20 fluid ounces of water. Shake well and let stand overnight. Stir well and then heat. Don't let the glue boil. I choose the rough side of the wood for the painting. Apply 1 coat of hot glue to the backside to prevent warping. Keep the wood vertical to avoid puddles. Start at the top and work your way down. On the front, apply 2 coats. Allow the first coat to dry hard before you apply the second coat. Place a drip cloth and pegs under the wood. Reheat the glue and add chalk to the hot glue and stir well. Check the opacity, and if it needs it, add more chalk. The finished gesso should be easy to brush on and opaque. Apply as many coats as you wish. Allow each coat to dry before you apply the next coat. Repair breaks in the wood with a thick glue chalk mixture. You can later sand the gesso smooth or keep it highly textured. Do not worry about the bubbles in the glue, gesso. I use this setup for my palette. On top is black, mid-gray, and white. On my right vertical are the primary colors: red, yellow, blue. In the middle are 2 browns, dull umber on the left, bright sienna on the right. In the left vertical are the secondaries: orange, green, and purple. The middle area is used for mixing.